accompanied by another female who goes by the name of Hannah, who you can see.
Nossa,
Display like that, there is no question that Pacific white-sided dolphins are amazing. Let's give these animals a huge round of applause. Pacific white-sided dolphins are also a species that is shrouded in mystery. Helen and Hannah are helping researchers here at the Vancouver Aquarium to discover more about their kind. This is a unique opportunity because Pacific white-sided dolphins are rare to find in facilities. Take a look at their streamlined bodies and the stripes of color that run down their sides. These are qualities that can help you to tell them apart from other dolphin species. Pacific white-sided dolphins are also considered to be among the most acrobatic.
Caramba, não dá pra ver não. Até pra filmar é difícil.
There's no question why. Like their name suggests, they are found all across the world. If you go whale watching on the coast of British Columbia, Alaska, or as far south as Mexico, you might be lucky enough to see things like these. Pacific white-sided dolphins are also seen as far away from us as the waters of Japan. However, across this wide range, these dolphins still face a number of different threats. And sadly, that's something that Helen and Hannah have first-hand experience with. Charlotte, as someone who works so closely with these dolphins, can you tell us more about their individual stories?
I sure can, Derek. Both our dolphins are what we refer to as rehabilitated animals. They were both found entangled in fishing nets off the coast of Japan and brought to a rehabilitation facility where they were deemed non-releasable. Luckily, we've been able to provide them with a permanent home here at the Wild Coast. Working with me today is Helen has been here since 2005, and we've been able to build and maintain a trusting relationship with her in order to provide her with the best possible care through training and regular checkups. Everything that we learn from here is used to help researchers and veterinarians gain a better understanding of these mysterious dolphins. In fact, every day that we spend with them reveals more information about their species as well as their individual personalities, which, believe it or not, are just as important as the nine. Is that right, Helen? But most of all, Helen and Hannah remind us every day that net can pose a very serious threat to dolphins all over the world.
Thanks, Charlotte. Working with Pacific white-sided dolphins can help us to learn more about these threats. First, let's review some things that researchers already know about their kind. We know that Pacific white-sided dolphins spend time in groups, sometimes in pairs like here on the Wild Coast, although in some cases as many as 2,000 individuals live in the same area. We also know that Pacific white-sided dolphins can travel together, and that they may do so at high speeds. You're in the underwater viewing gallery right now. Keep an eye out of those windows as Helen makes her way around the edges of this habitat. Pacific white-sided dolphins have been observed swimming as quickly as 35 kilometers per hour or 22 miles per hour. And speedy swimming like Hannah's now showing us can also be used to evade predators and chase after prey. Now speaking of prey, Vancouver, shout out for me. What do these dolphins eat?
Human.
I heard fish, I heard squid, those are both good answers. I heard humans, that one's not such a good answer. Pacific white-sided dolphins are amazing hunters of fishes and squids, however, and imagine what it must be like to be Pacific white-sided dolphin hunting. Although the Pacific Ocean is teeming with life, the deeper you go, the darker it gets. And these dolphins may not always be able to see their food. Luckily, they are equipped with a unique sense that involves the use of sound to navigate. We're going to listen now to some recordings of Pacific white-sided dolphin echolocation. Okay, some people in this audience look a little bit puzzled, and echolocation can be a bit of a mystery to researchers here at the aquarium as well. This sense works because of dolphins' ability to produce these high-pitched clicking sounds, which then bounce or echo off of obstacles in the water. But the way that they return to the dolphins, they can figure out what's around them without relying on their vision. We know from research that echolocation is a really accurate sense. But why then did Helen and Hannah become entangled in fishing nets? The special gelatin suction cups that Anna and I are holding might help us to find out. Because of their strong bond of trust, Anna can ask Hannah, the Pacific white-sided dolphin, to touch these suction cups to different areas on her body, including her sides, her flippers, and even her eyes. By covering the dolphin's eyes and using special technology to listen to the sounds that they make underwater, we hope to get a better understanding of how echolocation detects objects here at the Vancouver Aquarium. Through this research, we may even get a chance to understand if dolphins can use echolocation to detect different kinds of fishing nets. This research might help to protect their kind in their natural homes. Research shows the Pacific white-sided dolphins are extremely energetic and acrobatic marine mammals. But keep in mind that all of Hannah and Helen's energy comes from the food that they eat. In nature, dolphins would need to use echolocation to find food. That's not the only way that they might use sound. They are a very social marine mammal species, and splashy social behaviors like these ones have been spotted in many places in British Columbia over the past year. Pacific white-sided dolphins are also very vocal animals. If we're really lucky, we might be able to listen to some vocalizations right here. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Helen and Hannah by putting your hands together in a big round of applause. That was a very impressive vocalization demonstration. Pacific white-sided dolphins don't only use a sound in this way. Touch and even acrobatic abilities like this powerful dolphin breach may be other ways of sending a signal to other marine mammals. Pacific white-sided dolphins can create other vibrations by using their powerful tail flips. By slapping the surface of the water, some scientists think that they might create vibrations strong enough to stun prey items. However, Pacific white-sided dolphins are not the only noisy creatures that use the waters of British Columbia. What really noisy object have people added to the homes of dolphins? Boats. Good. Interestingly, Pacific white-sided dolphins are often seen leaping off the front of boats or bow riding. Imagine what it must be like to be on a marine vessel and seeing these dolphins leaping in the water. Exactly why a dolphin would choose to spend time near a large, noisy, human-made object is another mystery that only research is going to be able to help us solve. Sometimes here at the Vancouver Aquarium, it seems like the more questions we answer, the more new questions we have to ask. But the question we're always most dedicated to answering is how can we help to better protect Pacific white-sided dolphins in their natural homes? Today we've seen that a major threat to these dolphins comes from fishing nets. Pacific white-sided dolphins are rarely the targets of these nets, but may become accidentally entangled like Helen and Hannah did as bycatch or accidental catch when humans are trying to retrieve other kinds of seafood from the ocean. One of the most responsible things that you can do as consumers is to look around the surface area of the habitat where the ocean rise symbol. Whenever you spot the image that's on those green signs, a fish on a platter, you'll know that that is a Vancouver Aquarium-supported sustainable seafood choice. To learn more about Oceanwise partners and to find out more about which types of seafood to choose more often, go to our website www.vanaqua.org. Pacific white-sided dolphins may be shrouded in mystery, but with help from Helen and Hannah, researchers, trainers, and visitors like you, we're making a real splash in our understanding of their species and hope to better protect their kind in our waters for many generations to come. As a thank you to Anna and Charlotte, and of course to Helen and Hannah, put your hands together for the stars of our show, because I do think we've reached the tail end of the 3:30 Dolphin program. Ladies and gentlemen, my name again is Derek. Thank you so much for helping me to unravel some of these mysteries. I hope that all of you will have a great spring break here at the Vancouver Aquarium. remind everyone that you have lots of opportunities to learn more about Pacific right-sided